It was just before midnight. We were in bed sleeping.
That's when Rebecca Cummings, a former soldier, Army wife, and now military mom, got a terrifying wake-up call she wasn't expecting. 2 police officers at her home in Maine.
I honestly thought they were here to talk about my son, who's away at basic training.
But instead, according to a police report, officers were dispatched here by the Veterans Crisis Line for the report of a suicide attempt. The text to the hotline suggested the person was feeling suicidal, had a plan, and wanted to act on that plan tonight. The Veterans Crisis Line thought the person who texted was Rebecca's husband, Greg,
who was in bed, asleep, had been in a great mood. So I was a little taken back by that. I went upstairs, woke him up. He had the same reaction.
Turns out not only were police at the wrong house, they were in the wrong state. The person they were looking for was about 2,500 miles away. We pieced it together using police and federal reports. By default, when callers don't give their location, operators at the Veterans Crisis Line use public, often outdated websites to try to find veterans in immediate danger. In this case, the text actually came from someone in Texas, who's now using the number Greg used when he lived in El Paso years ago.
There's someone who's engaging and they need help, and the help isn't arriving, hugely problematic.
Jenna Maynard with the National Alliance on Mental Illness calls it a total breakdown in how crisis lines are supposed to work.
If they're showing up to the wrong place, then clearly the right kind of information is not getting conveyed.
It really is very troubling.
Maine Senator Susan Collins sent a letter to the Secretary of the VA asking what resources the agency needs to make sure a caller's correct location can be found.
Maybe a matter of authority that they need, but it may also mean that they need additional funding to get access to up-to-date databases.
In response to the flaw exposed by Spotlight on America, the VA says the issue is rare, but is now willing to consider the addition of geolocation capabilities, similar to a 911 center. For Rebecca Cummings, implementing that kind of technology to help veterans should be a national priority.
They're out there protecting us every single day. It's the least we could do to give back, is to make sure when they reach out for help, that we have the most efficient means of getting them that help.
I'm John Chrysos for Spotlight on America.